Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Anybody Can Cook, where I, Ankush, show that anybody can make good food irrespective of their age or cooking experience. Today, we are going to make dinner rolls or pav as we call it in India. You guys might be wondering, why in the world should I make dinner rolls when you can get them for a very cheap price in the market? But trust me, once you have these dinner rolls, you're surely gonna change your perspective towards bread forever. So, without any further ado, let's get on with the video. So first of all, we'll start by making a smooth paste. It is actually called tangzong, but I know hearing that name most people are gonna freak out, so we're just gonna call this smooth paste. To start things off, in a saucepan, add 4 tablespoons of milk, 2 tablespoons of flour, and 2 tablespoons of water. Turn on the burner on the lowest possible heat and keep stirring for 1 to 2 minutes. It will slowly start to thicken, after which it will form a very smooth paste, like this. If you have the saucepan on excessive heat or if you don't stir it enough, it's gonna form lumps and won't turn out as smooth as this. In a small bowl, add half a cup of lukewarm milk. It shouldn't be freezing cold, neither should it be boiling hot. To which you can add around 1 tablespoon or 10 grams of yeast. Add in a quarter cup or 50 grams of granulated sugar and stir the mixture until the yeast gets dissolved properly, after which set it aside. To a large bowl, add 2.5 cups or 320 grams of all-purpose flour or maida. To it, add 1 teaspoon of salt and mix it in. After which, add the yeasty mixture, the smooth paste, and 1 whole egg. If you're a vegetarian, skip the egg and add an extra tablespoon of milk. And now, you have 2 choices. If you have one of those fancy stand mixers, now it is the time to use them. You can do the last step in the bowl of the stand mixer and use the dough attachment and let it do its thing in medium speed for 8 to 10 minutes. As you have guessed it by now, if you don't have a stand mixer, you have to knead it by hand for 15 minutes. After mixing the flour and water together with your hand, dump it into a surface and start kneading. I have a stand mixer, but I'm still doing it by hand just to show you guys that you can do without one. At first, it will feel a bit sticky, but slowly it will start to take shape, and by 15 minutes, most probably it will be done. In the middle, when it becomes too sticky, add 40 grams of butter. This will not only make the dough easy to work with, but also will give a very nice flavor. Try to follow the way I'm kneading it. You have to first fold it inwards and then push it across, after which turn it 90 degrees with the help of your left hand, and again fold it inwards, push it across, turn 90 degrees. Now repeat this for 15 minutes or until the dough turns very smooth and spongy. A test to know whether you have done enough kneading is to give it a slight poke. If you feel the resistance by the dough and see the dough springing back up quite a bit, then you know that you have done well. Now, put the dough in a greased bowl, cover it with a damp cloth and let it rise in a warm place for 1 to 2 hours or overnight in the fridge until it doubles in size. After the dough has risen, punch all the air out of it, dump it back onto a surface and knead it a bit to turn it into a tight ball. Now divide that into 12 equal pieces with your knife. Cutting into a resin dough is one of the most satisfying things you can do. Now shape these 12 dough pieces into smaller balls by using a pinching motion towards the bottom and line them up on a large metal or oven safe tray by spacing them evenly apart. Now cover these with a damp cloth for 1 hour and let them puff up and rise. After it's all puffed up and risen quite a lot, make an egg wash by mixing 1 egg with a splash of milk and then brush this egg wash carefully on top of the dinner rolls. Bake it in an oven for 28 to 35 minutes that has been preheated to 180 degrees Celsius. After it's done, Take it out of the oven and immediately brush it with some molten garlic butter, which is just a bit of chopped garlic fried lightly in butter. And it's done. It's that easy. Now you can dive straight into it, or you can make some bhaji to have the best pav bhaji experience of your life. So guys, that's all from the video today. Do like, share, comment and subscribe, and do check out my previous video where I show how to make a mango cheesecake. Hope to see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.